Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's WAC Game of the Week. Tonight's contest features the 4-2, 2-0 in league, Pacheco Panthers taking on the host, Central Catholic Raiders, who sit at 4-2 overall, 2-0 in WAC play. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to admit, back when this schedule was made, looking at this game, I doubt anybody would have predicted that Pacheco and Central Catholic would be playing for the league lead 3 weeks into the league portion of the season. But these teams are here tonight, and if it's anything like the JV contest that just completed, we are in for a doozy. That contest just wrapped up about 20 minutes ago with Pacheco coming into Central Catholic's home field and taking the 16-15 victory. Kickoff return by Juwan Epperson and some good running from Libby Velasquez and a very, very tough Panther defense were the difference tonight in that JV contest. Before we talk about tonight's teams, let's look at our WAC leaders heading into week 3 of league play. Our passing leaders, we find Chris Corpus leading the league in passing with 910 total yards on the season, 12 touchdowns and 1 interception. Blake Hurst from Ceres is second with 664 yards. Garrett Artis from Central Catholic, tonight's quarterback, is third in the WAC, 660 yards, 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, a .551 completion percentage. 2 spots behind him, you'll find his opponent, Jacob Parks, who's got a 400 completion percentage, 457 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 4 picks. However, these stats are without last week's Livingston stats, so those numbers are even better. Let's take a look at the running game, where we find, oh, excuse me while we get to it, our rushing leaders in the WAC. Jaquan Gardner, last year's Offensive Player of the Year from Central Valley, returns and leads the league currently with 1,042 yards in 6 games. He's averaging 173.7 yards per game. He's followed by James Sams, the talented running back from Los Banos, who in 5 games has put together 1,002 yards for an average of 200 yards a game. And then at third, we find tonight's star player watch of the game for Central Catholic, Ray Lomas IV. 6 games, has 921 yards. He's averaging about 153 yards per game. Kalama Kamoku, one of the stars to watch for the Pacheco Panthers, is fourth. With 5 games, he has 613 yards. That, again, does not include last week's brilliant performance against Livingston, in which he topped the 100-yard mark, so he's up over 700 yards. He's averaging about 120 yards per game. And just a couple spots behind him, ladies and gentlemen, we have Pacheco's newest addition to the offensive arsenal. In just his 3rd game, Paul Parks back into the starting lineup, has over 420 yards rushing through 3 games, putting up well over 130 yards per game. And our scoring leaders in the WAC, we find Ray Lomas IV, second in the league, 6 games played, 13 touchdowns. He's averaging 13.7 points per game. And down at 5th in the league, Kalama Kamoku, through 6 games, has 9 touchdowns. So he is averaging right around 9 points per game. And just for the heck of it, let's take a look at the receiving leaders in the WAC. Number 1 is Caden Johnson from Ceres, 474 yards, 79 yards per game, 5 touchdowns. And second, we see Nathan Loya from Central Catholic, 6 games, 448 yards. He's averaging about 75 yards per game, 7 touchdowns. A couple spots behind him in 4th, we see Adam Perez of Pacheco, who has 302 yards. He's averaging about 60 yards per game, has 3 touchdowns. And in 8th, another name that you're going to have to watch tonight, senior tight end for Central Catholic, Johnny Munt, 6 games played, 209 yards. He's averaging about 35 yards per game, but we have a feeling that's going to change a little bit tonight. We think that they may attack Pacheco a little more through the air. All right, now for tonight's matchup. First for our Central Catholic, the host team. As we said, they enter tonight's contest at 4-2 overall, 2-0 in Western Athletic Conference play. They are led offensively by quarterback, their senior quarterback, Garrett Ardis, who, like I said, has 660 yards on the season. And their running attack really seems to be speared by Ray Lomas. But we have to throw out a new wrinkle into the Central Catholic scheme tonight. Tonight begins the Vega era here at Central Catholic as Grace Davis transfer, losing his first name here, but Vega comes over, has to sit until October 1st, misses the first 6 games of the season, but tonight will mark his first game in a Central Catholic uniform. Young man gained, I believe, over 2,000 yards offensively last year for Grace Davis before transferring. And so we'll see how that impacts Lomas and his carries tonight. Although reports in the newspapers claim that Vega will be playing more defensively and helping out the Central Catholic defense more than offensively. Receiving, there's quite a few options that Central Catholic throws at you. You have the senior wide receiver, Lean, who's got 10 receptions for 146 yards. Loya, who, as we said, has 23 catches for 448 yards. And Munt, who has 16 catches for 209 yards. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you that Munt could be one to watch out for as well. As I said, he is a big target for them, and this guy is the real deal. You're going to get to see a young man who's already committed, I believe, to the University of Oregon. Going to be a duck, and there's no way that they take anybody who doesn't have talent. So watch out for that one. Now to our Pacheco Panthers. They come into tonight's contest with a matching 4-2 overall record. They have a victory over Selma. Followed that with a tough loss at Escalon. And came home to take on the Dos Palos Broncos and defeated them. And then the next week went up to McNair in Stockton, where they found themselves in a ball game until last 2.5 minutes and turned a 1-point game into a 21-point defeat. And then league play opened up, where Pacheco earned their first league win ever against Ceres, and followed that up last week going on the road to pick up the school's first ever road varsity victory against Livingston in a 28-19 ball game. Pacheco will be led on a ground attack. We don't know if they'll be mixing it up very much tonight, figuring Central Catholic will look to stop the mighty running game of Jacob Parks and Kalama Kamoku. So we will have to see how Coach Snap plans to counter the defensive attack from Central Catholic. But the weapons are there. We have Jacob Parks emerging as a strong-arm quarterback when needed. And he has targets in Hunter Mendez and Adam Perez. So balanced attack could be the key tonight if Pacheco is going to pull off the minor upset of perennial league power Central Catholic. We're about 5 minutes till kickoff. We take a break and hear from tonight's game sponsor, Rick's Auto Body. Rick's Auto Body, serving the West Side's auto repair and detailing needs since 1976.
Good luck, Panthers!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the siren you hear in the background, Central Catholic appears to be getting ready to take the field. This is a very quaint setting here and very tough place to play and win. So Pacheco definitely knows they have their work cut out for them here tonight, but after watching that JV game, there's no doubt that these boys are ready to take the big measuring stick that is known as Central Catholic and see where they end up. Raiders are led by head coach Roger Canepa, a transplant from the foothills who came down to follow in the mighty footsteps of legendary head coach Mike Glines, and has yet to find the same consistent section success, but has taken the team. I believe he was followed up the state championship team, and I'm sure expectations are staying high here as they are awaiting Central's return to dominance in the area. The last 2 years, they've come in second place in the league right behind Los Banos, although that monkey was lifted off their back a couple weeks ago as they defeated Los Banos to open league play 35-14. Followed that last week with a thorough thrashing of Ceres. I believe the final was 59-7. And we'll see what they do against this Pacheco defense that has been playing very strong all season long. 2 minutes from kickoff from what we hope to be a very exciting WAC game of the week. Keep you updated as much as we can on the rest of the area. Turlock JVs beat Merced 21-19. Atwater beats Golden Valley 27-0 in JV play. And Los Banos High defeats Ceres JV 13-12. Captains appear to be getting ready to head out to midfield. We have number 2, Jacob Parks. Number 7, Adam Perez. 66, Luis Zendejas. And 64 for Central Catholic. We have Munt, Vega, Lomas, and Enriquez. Victor Cortez is the 4th captain for Pacheco. Coin has been flipped. Pacheco has won the toss. They have deferred. So Central Catholic will receive the ball. It means Pacheco will start on defense. Let's take a look at tonight's defensive starters as provided by
Maurice Harden, class of 2015.
Anthony Vaz, aka Gonzo, class of 2014, Miano Elementary.
My name's Cody, aka Wolverine, class of 2013.
Alex Torres Lopez, class of 2014.
Guillermo Perez, class of 2013.
Robert Burkhart, senior, linebacker, Los Banos Elementary.
Michael DeMoggan, junior, class of 2014.
Victor Cortez, class of 2014, Brandon Velasco Elementary.
Luis Zendejas, senior, class of 2013.
Welcome to David Patton Field, home of the Raiders. We would like to welcome the Pacheco Panthers to our field tonight, and we wish good luck to both teams. Would you please stand for a prayer with
our student athletes tonight as they come together for this contest. Keep them focused and disciplined. Help them to function as a strong and faithful team. If anyone suffers an injury, help them to heal quickly. Give them grace to accept victory with compassion and defeat with courage and hope. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means one thing. It's time for Panther football. Nothing a little AC/DC thunderstruck won't help get you ready for. Joined again, once again, by my partner in the booth, Danny Garcia.
Good evening.
Danny's doing double duty tonight. He's actually working the film too, so please bear with us as Danny's going to multitask. And up here in the booth with us, our wonderful producer of the evening, Christy Hernandez. Christian Alcala set to do the kicking. Looks like Lomas and Loya back to receive for the Raiders. Ball's taken at the 9. And big hole. And knocked out of bounds. Flag on the play, looks like about the 40-yard line though. Nathan Loya though taking that ball from the 9 to the 32. 59-yard return. Correction, that was not a... Oh, we have penalty against Central Catholic. Looked like it could have been a block in the back. They're going to march him back 15, back to the 46-yard line. So 1st and 10, Central Catholic on the 46-yard line. And just like that, Vega and Lomas are in the backfield together. Vega lines up at the fullback spot. And nowhere to go on first down. Not quite sure. Number 5, Donovan Townsend, finds himself as the starting quarterback tonight for Central Catholic. It's a left-handed quarterback, not quite the arm strength of number 7, Garrett Ardis. Townsend, a junior. Well, they have Reggie Bland lined up in the fullback, Vega in the backfield. Tosses to him. And he breaks through for a big run and a Central Catholic touchdown. 45-yard touchdown on the second carry of the game. His second touch of the year. And a penalty on the play, unsportsmanlike against Pacheco. Pretty sure that will be enforced on the kickoff. Kick is up and good. And with 11:04 left in the first quarter, Central Catholic 7, Pacheco 0. Well, I think we just found out in a hurry, Danny, what Ray Vega's all about, the big transfer from Grace Davis. Very nifty moves, slicing and dicing through the Pacheco defense that's been so good against the run this year.
Let's see how the offense does.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Pacheco starting offense.
Adam Perez, class of 2014.
Maurice Arden, class of 2015.
Hunter Mendez, I went to R.M. Miano Elementary, class 2014.
Paul Parks, running back, class of 2013.
Gulam Kumoku, 2015.
Jacob Parks, senior, class of 2013.
Juan Trofos Trujillo, class of 2013. Jesse Cortez, class of 2015, Grand Fosco Elementary.
Victor Cortez, class of 2014, Brandon Fosco Elementary.
Wyatt Orozco, class of 2014, Dos Palos Elementary.
Josh Dewey, class of 2015.
All right, and you didn't miss much on that kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, as that ball went through the uprights almost for a touchback. So Pacheco will get their turn at it. 1st and 10 from the 20. And we get the first offsides of the night drawn by the Pacheco offensive line. Left end looked like he jumped for the Raiders. Shortens it up to 1st and 5 now from the 25. That looked like Kamoku on the carry. Picked up about 3 or 4. Oh, Parks on the carry. Perez in motion. And the give is to Parks. Met at the line. Let's see if that's enough, though, with the forward progress. It's pretty close.
It's going to be marked just shy of a first down, and it'll be 3rd and short.
Third and, well, correction, first down, Panthers.
Parks hands it off.
Kamoko goes tumbling forward for a good gain.
Number 9, Kamoko with the carry. Trips over his own feet, but not after he gains 4. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This Panther offense will dare you to stack the box and bring everybody and force you to pass. Quick pass outside now. Fernando Cortez with the reception.
Parks' pass is complete to number 16, and it'll be short of a first down, being 3rd and 1.
Scores just in. Chris Corpus to Dayton West from 38 yards. LB leads Ceres 6-0. Atwater forces a fumble on its own 3 and drives for a touchdown. Golden Valley's up. They lead Golden Valley 7-0. Parks back in shotgun now. Hands it up the middle.
Tumbles forward.
Kamoka with some tough gained yardage, but it's enough for a first down. First and 10 Panthers. Parks back under center with Parks and Kamoku back behind him. Perez in motion.
Kalam Kamoku with a run.
The battering ram sophomore churns his way for another 4 yards. Perez the motion man, they fake the fly. I believe that was Paul Parks. Paul Parks gains about 2. Julian Kelly is not out there right now offensively. Kamoku is brought down in the backfield by number 78, Terrell Elder. Loses about 2. And Pacheco finds itself in its first punting position of the night. Alcala back to kick. The dangerous Loya, who returned the opening kickoff almost for a touchdown, stands around his 24-yard line. Big, high, booming kick. Takes a Panther bounce. About the 27-yard line. About a 30-yard punt. 6:45 left here in the first. Central Catholic 1st and 10 from their 27. I'd like to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, those of you viewing at home, next week is our Think Pink game at Pacheco High. $1 from every ticket will be donated to Catch for a Cure, the NFL's Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness. Lomas in motion. Quarterback bootleg. Kelly brings him down from behind, but Townsend gets enough for a first down. Vega and Lomas in the backfield. Lomas has yet to touch the ball. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he gets it this time, and yes, he does. Met behind the line by Zendejas and Ginda. Loss of 3 on the play.
Be 2nd and 12 for the Central Catholic Raiders. Looking to pass. Decides to run. And evades a couple of Pacheco. There's a flag on the play.
Gain of about 24 on the run, but we'll see if it holds up. Illegal block in the back against Central Catholic.
Brings it back.
After about an 18-yard run. That's what he's going to get credit for. I think we're finding out why Townsend's starting tonight and not Ardis. Townsend appears to have the better legs of the two. Second and about 4. Give is to Lomas. Finds a big hole on the right side. Brought down by Dumagan and Pena, but that's after a first down. About a 20-yard gain. Defensive line for Pacheco not getting much push. Second man through. Stopped in the backfield is Lomas.
Lomas brought down by number 4, Julian Kelly. He was in the backfield quickly there. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Raiders.
As soon as we say nothing going on, they go and show us up. Take that all night long. Central Catholic has yet to attempt a pass. 7 offensive plays. And as soon as we say that, Townsend throws one down in the dirt. Brings up 3rd and 11. This part of the field, though, I'm believing Central Catholic is going to go for it even on a 4th down. Townsend again with Vega and Lomas in the backfield. Drops back, hands it off. And Lomas is brought down after about a gain of 5.
Out to about the Panther 29-yard line. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Raiders.
Big play here early for the Panther defense. Don't want to let this drive keep going for Central Catholic. Or worse yet, find themselves down 14-0 before the end of the first quarter. And Robert Burkhardt appears to have jumped across the line. Be a first down, Central Catholic.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it's going to result in a Raider first down.
Raiders on the 29-yard line.
fumble in the backfield. Mendez there to bring Townsend down.
Ball comes out in the exchange between Townsend and Lomas. Townsend falls on it.
That's a loss of about 7 on that. Atwater is now taking a 14-0 lead over Golden Valley. Chris Lean split out left. And they're looking that way. And wide open in the middle is Lomas, who will walk in. Flag on the play. So we'll have yet to see if this is 30-yard completion for a touchdown. We have an illegal block in the back against Central Catholic.
There's a block in the back on the Raiders.
Penalties are right now keeping Pacheco in this ball game.
It'll take the touchdown off the board, and it'll be 2nd and 4 now
Moves it.
for the Raiders. Inside the Panther 20.
Moves it to about the 19-yard line, so they'll give him 11 yards on the completion. Vega churning hard. Looks like he is right at a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from about the 14-yard line up at Pacheco. 2:18 left in the first quarter. Pacheco defense needs a big stop right here. New fullback right now is Devon Kelly in front of Lomas. And we look like we have some motion on Central Catholic.
It's a false start on the Raiders. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it will remain first down.
1st and 15 from the 19. Lean once again, the only wide receiver, split out left. The toss to Lomas. Nifty moves. Brought down by Kelly.
Going to be stopped short of a first down.
Goes down to
About 12 yards. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Raiders.
2nd and short here. Timeout is called by Pacheco.
Panthers take a timeout with 1:20 to go in the first quarter.
I'd like to take this timeout to once again hear from tonight's sponsor of the game, Rick's Auto Body. Rick's Auto Body, serving the West Side's auto repair and detailing needs since 1976.
Good luck, Panthers!
First quarter has not started off the way Pacheco had hoped. But the beauty of it is, even if they fall down 14-0 right here, if they can match that score and come back They will be getting the ball in the second half.
Quarterback passes in, seems to be a touchdown for the Raiders.
And there it is. First completion of the night to Munt, the Oregon-bound tight end. 6-yard touchdown. Kick is good. 14-0 with 1:15 left in the first. Well, talking to Coach David Snap earlier this week, he knew Central Catholic had plenty of offensive weapons. And to add a guy like Vega, who's got 50 yards on 3 carries, that just makes them an even tougher deal. Of course, Coach Snap also felt that Pacheco's strength could play into what he thought might be one of the weaker points, if there are any weaker points of the Central Catholic team. Their run defense. So I believe that's Parks and Fernando Cortez back to return for Pacheco. And we'll see if they get a return this time. And it does not look like it is the strong leg from Central Catholic. Kenny Smart, who I believe was the kicker of the year in the WAC last year, boots it into the end zone. No return. Panthers find themselves 80 yards from the promised land. Parks comes out in a shotgun set. Kamoku next to him. He's got trips to his left. Single receiver. Parks fakes the give to Paul Parks. Rushes forward for, I don't think anything on that. About 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. One that I'm sure Pacheco just can't wait to get over with. Parks back to pass, fumbles. Central Catholic recovers.
Pacheco's defense is going on the field.
Number 20, Ringer scoops it up for the Raiders. It's going to be first and goal for the Raiders at the Panther 10-yard line.
And just like that, Central Catholic finds themselves knocking on the door once again. Townsend brings Reggie Bland out in front of Lomas this time. The give. Townsend on the keeper, trying to stretch this Pacheco defense. He does, but he manages to get in.
Be a touchdown for Central Catholics.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the making of getting real ugly real quick. Smart in for what's almost an automatic point after. Flag on the play.
False start on Central Catholics.
I'm sure those extra 5 yards won't even phase Smart. He's kicking the ball into the end zone on kickoffs. Sure enough, he kicks it into the darkness of the baseball field.
With 26 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the score is Raiders 21, Panthers nothing.
21-0, 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, Central Catholic clearly coming out and wanting to establish that they probably are the class of the league. I think teams are going to have a hard time shutting down this offensive power. Ceres found that out the hard way last week as they gave up over 50 in the first half. Pacheco has already given up 21 in the first quarter. And they've done that on only 15 offensive plays. Compared to 9 offensive plays for Pacheco. Smart with his 3rd touchback in the first quarter.
Another touchback for Smart.
Perhaps in the second half when he has to kick into the wind, we'll see a different story, but I doubt it. Point of the game right here where we see the heart of the Panthers. And the give is to Paul Parks. Can't find any running room. Cortez runs the play into Parks. Turlock and Merced varsity find themselves tied after 1 quarter. And after 1 quarter, we have a 21-0 ball game. From our vantage point now, we'll actually get to see the Panther offense as they switch sides of the field. Once again, it's shout-out time. I'd like to give a shout-out to Assistant softball coach Ed Monroe and his wife, Secretary Sarah Monroe, and their Uncle Jack and Aunt Brandy who are visiting tonight. Hope you're enjoying this game on EPSN, Everything Pacheco Sports Network. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 20. Parks with the fake give to Kamoku. And there's just nowhere to go. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give him that forward progress. 3rd and 10. This Panther offense just looking to get going. Pass from Park coming. Throws it downfield and it's picked off. Joey Abady. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Hunter Mendez brings him back down. Joey Abadi, I'm sorry. Block on the back against Central Catholic. At this point, all it means is more offensive yardage for them. Let's see if this Panther D can come and step up to the challenge.
It'll be 1st and 10 Raiders from the Panthers' 46-yard line.
Oh, Lomas seems wrapped up in the backfield and finally does get brought down. Michael Dumogan and Julian Kelly and Victor Cortez. Sets up a 2nd and long. Assistant basketball coach Ryan Campanella giving us a big shout out. Thanks, Ryan, for tuning us in tonight. Mr. Lee, you too. 2nd and long. Oh, and looks like Vega not quite back into full playing mode. Anxious to get the play off. Jumps. Artis is past to Chris Lean. And just like that, welcome to the game, Chris Ardis. 40-yard completion. Well, they start the game with Townsend in at quarterback. Use his legs to keep the Panther defense off balance. Bring in Ardis to start the 2nd quarter, and holy cow, he finds a big target. And Vega churning away for about 2 or 3 yards. Second and about 7 or 8 here from the 14. Back to pass. Throws a backward pass to Lomas.
Touchdown.
Central Catholic doing whatever they want against this Panther defense right now. Smart just inside the uprights.
Smart's extra point is up and good with 9:01 remaining in the 2nd quarter. The score is Raiders 28, Panthers nothing.
We have about 9 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. And about the only excitement that's happening on this sideline is the music being pumped through the speakers here at Central Catholic. Let's see if Fernando Cortez or Paul Parks can actually get a return right here and liven up this team. Cortez under it at the 5. Great block by Gonzo. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We are starting past the 20-yard line. Pacheco ball 1st and 10, right around the 24.5-yard line. Parks back under center with Parks and Kamoku in the backfield. And we have
offsides.
Yep, 88 for Central Catholic. Brian Patrick invades the neutral zone.
It'll be 1st and 5 for Pacheco.
There's Danny. Haven't heard from you in a while.
It's hard to multitask.
Kamoku
leaves forward for a 1st down.
Perez on the fly sweep. Flag on the play.
Number 7, Perez on the carry. There was a flag on the play. That's a hold on the Panthers.
Holding against Pacheco will bring back Perez's nice run. That's going to be a spot foul, so ends up being about a 14-yard penalty. Sets up 1st and long. Parks being chased out of the backfield, tripped up in the backfield for a loss of about 5 yards. Timeout called by the Panthers. 7:30 left in the first half. Score update from Los Banos. Los Banos leads 12-0. And our fan favorite, we're going to play a word from our sponsor. Rick's Auto Body, serving the West Side's auto repair and detailing needs since 1976.
Good luck, Panthers!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where this has been completely one-sided through almost 17 minutes of action. Parks has receivers split to each side. Inside trap to Paul Parks. Manages to break free. Pick up about 8 yards there for Paul Parks. Still brings up 3rd and a very long way for Pacheco. 3rd and about 17 now.
About 6, making it 3rd and about 17.
Parks in the shotgun. And early flag looks to be false start. Move in the wrong direction. Third and about 22 now. From the 26. Maurice Harden brings the play into Parks. Parks rolls out. And Beatty with his second interception, and this one is going all the way down to the 1 yard line.
Number 25, Joey Avati with the interception, taking it all the way down to about the Panther 2 yard line.
And this one is looking to be just about over before we get to halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Panther defense once again finds itself on the field, this time pinned back 2 yards, separating Central Catholic from a 34-point lead. Vega crosses that goal line from 2 yards out for his second touchdown of the first half. Mr. Automatic is good.
Sparks extra point is up and good, making the score Raiders 35, Panthers nothing.
Coach Snap brings the troops together over on the sideline. And I'm sure this is a rallying call right here for Coach Snap. Any coach who finds himself down like this early, I'm sure is just imploring from his team to not give up, not quit, and keep fighting. But it's just been practically impossible for this Pacheco defense, who's been playing so well for the first 6 games, to do anything to stop this Central Catholic defense. Smart set to kick. And what do you know? Touchback. Well, I don't know if he's got himself a scholarship yet, but I'm sure he's be able to make a highlight tape from this first half. 4 touchbacks and 5-point afters in the first half alone. Yet to see this Panther offense get going. Perez in motion. And the give is to Perez. Picks up about a yard.
Short run up the middle for the Panthers. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 21. Kamoku picks up a couple. Just haven't been able to hit that second line of defense for Central Catholic yet, as the D lines have done a great job bottling up this Panther run game. Parks back to pass. And Adam Perez looks to have stumbled on the play, incomplete. Brings up the fourth down in a punting situation for the Panthers. And what a difference the numbers tell. That was Pacheco's 20th offensive play. No points to show for it. Meanwhile, Central Catholic has run the exact same 20 plays and has 35 points to show for it in the first half. Pacheco motions in. Short snap. Alcala gets it away. Loya on the return. Great body control, but there's a fumble.
And Panthers recover it.
And that looks like number 4, Julian Kelly. First break of the night for the Panthers. The first time the offense gets out of the shadow of their own goalpost. .450 left in the first half. Parks and Kamoku again back in the backfield. Harden and Perez split out to each side. Give is to Kamoku. Kamoku with a great run on first down. And ladies and gentlemen, we might be on the verge of a Panther first down. Don't want to start counting our eggs yet, but 2 yards short on 3 plays. I'm hoping we can get this. Tosses to Paul Parks, looking to get outside. Can't quite turn it upfield. Give him 1 on that. Just been informed that Chris Corpus has found Dayton West again from 15 yards out. LB 18, Series 0. 1:20 left in the first half over there. 3.5 minutes left in the first half here. And Parks keeps it himself, sandwiched at the line, but I'm thinking that looks like it's going to be a Panther first down. Be nice to build some momentum here going into halftime, knowing that they're going to get the ball back in the second half. First and 10 from the 25. Parks, a wide open Hunter Mendez. Move those chains. 15-yard completion.
Be first and goal for Pacheco.
First and goal, looks like. We have an official stoppage of play. And action resumes. They've got the chain still up, so maybe Pacheco can get a first down before scoring. Kamoku, touchdown Panthers. And the talented sophomore finds his way back into the end zone for Pacheco. And the line resets. Christian Rodriguez in for Pacheco to try the point after. And the soccer kicker boots it up, and it is good. 2:57 left in the first half.
With 2:57 to go in the half, the score reads Raiders 35, Panthers 7.
Breaking through this defense has been the hardest part for the Panther offense, so hopefully that's something to build on. Although the ever-complaining Roger Canepa for Central Catholic has made his way out onto the field here to talk to the white hat official along with two of the other officials. Doesn't look like they're figuring out where the post-game dinner is going to be held. So it took Pacheco 25 plays total in the first half, but they get onto the scoreboard. Perhaps a good stop right here and a good start to the second half. Might get them back into this ball game, although getting through and stopping this Central Catholic offense is going to be the challenge of the night. Alcala set to kick for Pacheco. Gives it an angled boot here. And it looks like Vega on the return. And the speedy back might be off to the races. No flags. He ran 50 yards sideways before he ran about 75 yards down the field. And we have movement.
Before the attempt, encroachment on the defense, so we'll do it all over again.
And let's see if Smart can get himself his 6th point of the night. That would put him 1 behind Pacheco.
Smart's extra point is up and good. With 2:42 to go in the half, the score is Raiders 42, Panthers
2 minutes, 42 seconds left in this first half, and it's back to the 35-point margin. I'd like to remind everybody out there that next week, Pacheco's cheerleaders will be hosting their annual youth cheer clinic, in which the youth cheerleaders will get to partake in the halftime festivities during next Friday's game against Central Valley. Come on out and watch the young cheerleaders and help donate to a great cause, as next week is our Think Pink game. $1 will be given from every ticket to the Catch for a Cure. And Paul Parks gets to return a kick. Picks it up at the 5, looking for a hole. And he's still on his feet, out to about the 27-yard line. .233 left in the first half. Pacheco has the ball 1st and 10 around the 27-yard line. One timeout left here in the first half for the Panthers, so they're going to have to move the ball 73 yards. And that's going to help them. Matt Palazzo gets a little greedy and jumps off sides.
Be 1st and 5 for Pacheco.
Perez in motion. Fake to him. Give to Kamoku for tough earned 3 yards. You just stare across the field from where we're at and you see all the league championship footballs and you realize just exactly what you're up against in this perennial league power that is Central Catholic. Parks keeps it himself, still on his feet. Reaching out, maybe gains 1 yard out of the play.
Parks on the keeper back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 2.
I'm sure with a minute and a half left here, if Pacheco can't get the first down here on 3rd down, they may just go for it one more time just to see if they can get anything going offensively. Oh, tripped up in the backfield, but manages to spin the other way and is hit. And timeout on the play. That's Central Catholic's first timeout of the evening. 4th and 3 after that play. Exactly what Central Catholic's known for. We'll see if they use that timeout to see if they can get the ball back and run the score up some more before halftime. Well, this game was billed as the WAC game of the week. Perhaps the game of the week in the South Valley is the CCC contest going on right now between Turlock and Merced. That game goes into the half 0-0. Los Banos is also at the half now, leading 25-0 over Ceres. I'll call it back to punt for the Panthers. He's standing around his own 22-yard line. Snap is good. Gets into that. Takes a good Panther bounce. Taken at about the 3-yard line. And the body control is just amazing for Loya. His return is about 10 yards.
Loya on the return, finally brought down by number 84, Hunter Mendez. 53 seconds to go.
So 53 left in the first half. 1st and 10 Central Catholic from the 36-yard line. Central sends 2 receivers out to their right. Nobody deep for Pacheco. And they're looking to pass again. And Artis almost picked off by Adam Perez.
Artis' pass falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Central Catholic line did a great job giving Artis plenty of protection. Had Loya coming back on a long pass play, but short throw almost picked off. And the toss here, this time to Lomas. Brought down by Gonzo and Kelly after about a 7-yard gain. So with that, Central Catholic calls a timeout. Once again, looking to find any way they can to put some more points on the board before halftime. 3rd and 5 from about the 41-yard line. All you back in Los Banos, don't forget this weekend is the Los Banos Tomato Festival. Tomorrow night is also the FFA tractor pulls. Come on out to the fairgrounds and support a great cause, the Pacheco High FFA. Artis drops back to pass, sets up the beautiful screen to Munt. The Oregon-bound tight end showing off his speed. Tripped up by Perez, but not until he gains 13 yards. And 1st and 10 on the 41. And Pacheco ends up taking their 3rd and final timeout of the evening.
Pacheco with the timeout.
Well, as we've mentioned a couple times, next week is our Think Pink game, but the following week, October 19th, we'd like to honor our veterans, for which our stadium is named Veterans Stadium. Free admission to any veterans who come out to watch Pacheco High take on Patterson in the inaugural senior night. Our first ever senior class will be recognized before the game, along with our veterans who will take part in the celebration down on the field. So I'd like to invite any veterans out to join us in celebrating our senior night, October 19th against Patterson. Artis back in the shotgun here. Alcala almost gets to him. And the pass is a completion to Lean. About 8 yards. We'll give him 7 on that. Brings up 2nd and 3. 22 seconds left in half. Driving back to pass once again, setting up the short screen. And Lomas evading tacklers. At a 12-yard completion. Here's up 1st and 10 from the 21. 12 seconds left. Pacheco's been burned by the screen pass twice on this drive already. And tough to tell from that angle where that side judge was at, but that looked like a backwards pass, called incomplete. 7 seconds left. They're going to bring out Mr. Automatic. See if Kenny Smart can boot himself a 37-yard field goal. 7 seconds left in the first half. And that is going to be short. So for the first time tonight, Kenny Smart does not come through for the Raiders.
Smart's field goal attempt falls just short.
And with 1 second left before half.
The score is Raiders 42, Panthers 7.
And they've run the second off, and it's 42-7 at the half. As we put together the first half stats, we'll let you guys enjoy the cheerleaders from Central Catholic and Pacheco High School. There's the Pacheco High cheerleaders who just recently competed in Santa Cruz in the USA cheerleading competition and qualified for their second straight berth to nationals. Congratulations, ladies. All right, quick recap of the numbers here for the first half. Pretty one-sided. Central Catholic, Vega has 5 carries for 54 yards, including 2 touchdowns. Donovan Townsend, who got the surprise start. Oh, well, hold on. Don't mean to interrupt the cheerleaders. Okay, back to the stats here. Ray Lomas has 7 carries for 33 yards in the first half. Passing-wise, Townsend was 2 of 3 for 17 yards, including a 6-yard touchdown to Munt. And Artis finds himself 5 of 7, 86 yards, and 1 touchdown, a 14-yard pass. For Pacheco, Paul Parks, 6 carries for 16 yards. Kamoku, 9 carries, 38 yards. Jacob Parks, 7 carries, -9 yards. Adam Perez, 2 carries for 5 yards. Parks is 1 of 4 passing with a 15-yard completion and 2 interceptions. So Pacheco, even though they've run 2 more offensive plays, find themselves 35 points down at the half. Taking a look, watching the Panthers squad down in the end zone here at halftime, as we have about 7 minutes left in the half. They appear to be split into offensive and defensive groups here, with coaches explaining what's happening. But I think we just found ourselves up against a juggernaut tonight that's finally catching its stride here. Looking across, as we said earlier, since 1968, this program has won over 20 league championships in the sport of football, including 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And their string of league championships was ended when Los Banos joined the WAC. The Tigers have won the last 2 league championships, although this year it'll take somebody upsetting this powerful Central Catholic squad for them not to add another football to their wall. I'd like to wish our cross-country runners good luck as they leave bright and early in the morning tomorrow to head to the Pacific Grove Invitational. And joining them on the bus is heading out of town, our freshman and JV volleyball squads, who will be heading to Orostimba and Golden Valley to take part in some volleyball action tournaments. Good luck, ladies, and good luck, cross-country runners. It'll be interesting to see what happens out here in the second half as Central Catholic is up by 35 points. CIF has gone to the running clock mandated rule for the fourth quarter when any team has a 35-point lead. However, both teams agree at halftime that rule can start in the third quarter. The score just tweeted in. Atwater finds themselves up 21-0 at halftime over Golden Valley. Last night, these two squads had a freshman contest played at Pacheco High. And unfortunately, Pacheco found themselves on the wrong end of a 34-0 contest in that one. And no, ladies and gentlemen, we have not forgot about Rick's Auto Body's hit of the game. We're looking for that collision that's going to put somebody in the shop. Just haven't seen it yet. And disco night at Central Catholic continues. All you baseball fans out there tuning into our broadcast, we thank you. You could be at home right now watching the Orioles take a 5-1 lead into the bottom of the ninth in a wild card game against the Texas Rangers. Many of you probably watched as the Cardinals took advantage of a controversial infield fly call in the 8th inning to stop a Atlanta Braves comeback, and St. Louis wins the wild card from the National League. And we had some college football taking place tonight as Syracuse holds on to defeat Pitt 14-13 in their final game as conference foes in the Big East. BYU leads Utah State 6-3 right before the half. Panthers have returned to the sideline. As we said, they will be starting the second half with the ball. Hopefully checking to see if any of that momentum carries over. And Central Catholic has returned to the field as well. Two minutes left before the end of the half, and we'll just hope that talks down under the end zone down there for the Panthers is going to be enough to get something figured out to make the second half a little more respectable. Right, Christy? Had to make sure our producer was still awake. She's done a great job keeping up with the tons of movement of the ball in the first half. Sure fingers are sore from typing so much in the first half. On what figures to be one of the first of many chilly, cooling evenings in the rest of the football season. Hopefully those of you still sticking around to watch at home are enjoying Danny Garcia's wonderful camera work. I'd like to throw a shout out again to our sponsor of the game, Rick's Auto Body. Rick's Auto Body serving the west side for over 20 years. Find him over on Place Road across from Chili's. Find him for any of your auto detailing or bodywork needs. We've recently added a second sponsor of the game. I'd like to give a shout out to Ed Monroe Pitching Academy. Just go down to the high school and ask his wife Sarah for his business card for all of your softball pitching needs. As Metallica begins to play in the background, Kenny Smart lines up to kick the ball. Same direction they started in the first half, where he booted the ball almost through the end zone. He was short on his last field goal. Let's see if he takes it out on the poor ball, and he did. Almost kicked a field goal right there that time from the 40. And I'm not sure what the announcer was looking at over on their side, but that didn't look like it went through the uprights over here. But then again, we are 85 yards from those set of goalposts from where we're sitting here tonight. Almost feel like we're at Cameron Indoor Stadium broadcasting a Duke basketball game way up from the rafters. Parks brings the offense back out onto the field. Seems to be some confusion with the ball. And the ball is situated and straight, and now we will get the second half underway. Parks back in shotgun, Parks in motion. Fakes the give, now he's got Munt one-on-one. And Munt ties him up long enough for Ivan Swalv to come up and make the stop in the backfield for a loss of 4.
Parks on the keeper for a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Panthers.
I like that better, what's over the loudspeaker, loss of 2 on the play. Back under center this time. And give is to Kamoku, who turns ahead back to get to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 from the 20. Parks back, has Adam Perez, but the ball is picked off by Nathan Loya.
Number 3, Nate Loya with the interception.
And that's Central Catholic's 3rd pick of the night. So once again, giving Central Catholic a short field to work with. And I'm sure since their starters don't have over 100 yards each, they'll probably keep them in here in the 3rd quarter. And just like we figured, Vega, oh, we got Lomas and Bland in the backfield. Pitch out to Lomas. Cuts back against the grain, and he is probably going to take this one the whole way for a touchdown. And now he is up over 70 yards for the game. And of course, the further doctoring of stats, we have him at 997 yards, but they have him up over 1,000 already. Kenny Smart looking to match the point total for Pacheco. And the snap is botched, and Artis is taken down hard in the backfield by Joey Ginda.
Extra point attempt is no good. Score shows Raiders 48, Panthers 7. Again on that touchdown run there by Lomas. That was his 1,000th yard on the season.
And if you love good football and you love the oldies, Central Catholic might be the place to go and watch yourself a ball game. Well, just like that, in a minute and a half, Central Catholic adds to their lead. And with the restructuring of the CIF Sac Joaquin section playoffs recently, Pacheco knew that 6 wins would guarantee it a playoff spot, sitting at 4-2 right now with games looming against Patterson and Los Banos after tonight. Just makes it a little bit tougher to find that magic number 6. As printed in the Modesto B recently, Pacheco probably has the toughest finish, facing what the B figures to be the top 4 teams in the league. As Smart kicks another touchback. So now Pacheco will find itself up against the wall here after tonight's contest. Must win games 2 out of the next 3. Danny, I've been asked to make sure to check your pulse. You still alive over there?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Kamoku looks to gain nothing there. And Daniel Marquez is in at quarterback for the Panthers. Marquez came in the Escalon game and was 1 of 1 with a touchdown pass to Adam Perez. Drops back to pass. Finds Hunter Mendez. Hits him in stride. A 54-yard completion from Marquez to Hunter Mendez, perhaps creating a little spark in the offense for the Panthers. Give is to Kamoku. Bounces over the left side for about 3 yards. We'll take the 4 since Central Catholic seems to be good at adding to the numbers. Javon Davis in motion. Option, give to Kamoku. Great run by the sophomore. Going to pick up another Panther first down. From the 23 down to about the 11. And Danny Marquez seems to have brought a little life to this Panther offense. Javon Jazzy Davis split out to the right with Fernando Cortez out to the left. Parks and Kamoku in the backfield. And, oh!
Flag on the play.
Cortez almost with a touchdown, but a flag. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that's pass interference. And halfway there gives him a 1st and goal from the 6. Marquez showing no signs of rust as it's been a while since he's been in ball game. Davis in motion. Fake is to him. Kamoku second man through. Gains about 3. Second and goal from the 5. Wide receivers split out each side. Perez in motion. Give is to Perez. See if he can turn the corner. If he can get around the corner, he might get in. Comes up just about a yard short after a 4-yard gain. Third and goal, and Julian Kelly checking into the offensive set. Victor Cortez, the center, leads the lineup to the ball. Have 3 backs in the backfield now. Paul Parks, the deep back. Paul Parks, fumble. And picked up by Central Catholic.
Here's the ball, came out at the goal line. It's recovered by number 24, Reggie Bland, and it's going to be Raider football.
And Reggie Bland comes up with it for Central, runs it out to the 19 after there's some confusion as to whether or not the ball was down. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. 48-7. Central Catholic still on top. Vega now in the backfield, I'm sure to pad his stats.
Jumps over Pacheco
And
defender.
we got a flag back at the line of scrimmage. I'm going to assume it's a hold.
Vega on the carry again. Big gain for Raider first down. There is a flag back. It's going to be holding on the Raiders. It'll be a 10-yard penalty and it will remain first down.
Penalty will result in a 1st and 20 for Central Catholic.
1st and 20 from about the 9-yard line. Toss is back to Vega, who's tripped up after about a gain of 8.
Toss goes to number 23, Vega. He gains 8. It will be 2nd and 12.
Second and about a long 11 for the Raiders. As Bland exits and looks like Max Reels comes in. Correction, Timmy Gutierrez. And the give to Vega. Met at the line of scrimmage by Hunter Mendez. Held up long enough for Gonzo and Adam Perez to come in and make a hit on him. Third and long here, and we'll see if Pacheco's defense can come up with a stop. 5:20 left in the third quarter. And they drop back to pass, and he's brought down in the backfield by Ginda and Perez.
It's going to be 4th and long for the Raiders.
Loss of about 7.
Looks like Central Catholic's punting team will go up.
And what do you know? We get to see what Central Catholic's punting unit looks like. Crisaline back to do the punting. Gets off a beauty from his 2-yard line. And it's down to the 38-yard line. About a 62-yard punt right there. No return. Marquez leads the offensive troops back out onto the field. See if he could have the same success on this second drive as he did the first one. Gives to Parks up the middle. Good gain on first down for Parks.
It'll be 2nd and 4 from the 45.
And the give is to Kamoku, first man through. Gain of 10 yards, but not after the Panthers get another first down. And heading into a crucial game next week against Central Valley, we'll see if this play right here allows Daniel Marquez to challenge for that starting spot. And the throw is up, and interception. Nathan Loya. I believe that's his second interception of the night. And just like that, Central Catholic comes back up with the ball. 1st and 10 from the 20. Clock set in motion with about 3 minutes left in the third quarter. And the toss is to Vega, who stood up in the backfield by Burkhart.
Number 23, Vega on the run. Wrapped up.
And oddly enough, they're going to give him what is supposed to be forward progress back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Raiders at their own 20.
And other than the 45-yard run on the second play from scrimmage, Vega has not done anything too exciting. In fact, both of these heralded running backs, well, as soon as we say that, we have Vega breaking a long run. And 80 yards later, the jinx is on, as I happened to say he hadn't done anything and he had to show me I was wrong.
Always happens.
How about I start saying Pacheco's offense hasn't scored in a while? Maybe that'll allow us to reverse that jinx, huh, Danny?
Yeah.
Vega's got 7 carries for 20 yards, but he also has 2 long carries for 125 additional yards. So, and just like that, Kenny Smart has had as many point after points as the Pacheco team has scored. And yes, for those of you who are just tuning in possibly, that score is correct. Central Catholic 55, Pacheco 7. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are asking, Central Catholic starters are still in the ballgame. Although when challenged, the answer is always the same. They don't have a lot of depth, and so they just keep playing the same people over and over. And Smart kicks another one into the end zone where Pacheco will start. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looks like Marquez is back out under center. I believe Jacob Park's night might be done. Marquez with a quick throw out to Perez. Missed tackle. Perez on his feet.
Number 7, Perez on the reception. Breaks the first tackle behind in the backfield and is able to gain about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Panthers.
Gain of 5 there for Perez. Minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter here. And Kamoko just running into a brick wall that is the Central Catholic defense tonight.
Gain of about 2. It'll make it 3rd and 3.
Marquez with the give to Parks. Looking for some running room. Gets himself a Panther 1st down.
Number 5, Paul Parks on the carry. Out to the 33. It's enough for a Panther 1st
Picks
down.
up about 9 on that carry.
Check that, the 37.
Davis in motion. Fake is to Davis. And give up the middle to Kamoku for a couple hard-fought yards.
For a gain of about 2, it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
17th carry of the night for Kamoku.
That's going to be the end of the 3rd
And after 3 quarters of play, Central Catholic 55, Pacheco 7. You know, going into this ball game, Pacheco knew that this would be the measuring stick to see how far they've come. And you know, other than a couple big plays and some turnovers, they've got to understand that they're still growing and they haven't completely lost all momentum that could be carried into next week against Central Valley. The Central Valley Eagles took advantage of their bye week this week and came to watch this game, although I'm not sure how many of them are still around. Pacheco starts the 4th quarter, 2nd down, and about 8 from the 40-yard line. Marquez under center. Just a reminder that the next 2 weeks, Pacheco's varsity and JV teams will find themselves playing at home at Veterans Park. Davis in motion. Gets the fly sweep, looking to turn the corner. And he does. Picking up about 4 yards. There's about 3rd and 3.
Stop short, first down. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Panthers from their own 45.
Panther offense showing signs of life here in the second half. And Parks, the first man through, looks like he might have got himself real close to that first down. But they're going to call him about a yard short.
Short carry up the middle for the Panthers. Stop just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1.
And while they may not be putting up the over 250 yards of rushing that they've been averaging, Pacheco's got to take some solace in the fact that they're facing one of the better run defenses in the league. And they're still able to churn out little yardage at a time. Kamoku carries the ball for about 3 yards for a Panther first down. Pacheco have first and 10 from the 49-yard line. A little over 10 minutes left in the ball game as we now have the running clock due to the CIF running clock rule. Once they're ahead by 35 points, clock will run the rest of the game. And Javon Davis in and out of his hands.
Marquez's pass intended for Davis falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Marquez's pass right on the money. Panthers come back up to the line. Kamoku, the only back in the backfield. And looks like they set up the little middle screen to Maurice Harden. And Harden with a first down. Gain of 10 on the play. Marquez has seemed to open up the playbook here in the second half. A lot more passing going on. And the play action. Pass out to, I believe that's Adam Perez with a diving catch. Ability to move the ball through the air has allowed Pacheco's offense to get going here. If it weren't for the 4 interceptions and fumbles lost, Pacheco's offense might be able to say they moved the ball pretty well against this unit. Another pass, this time to Fernando. And another first down. Takes the ball from the 30 down to about the 15.
Pass caught by number 16, Fernando Cortez, for another Panther first down inside the Raiders' 15 now.
1st and 10 from about the 14 and a half. Marquez back in shotgun this time. Crossing pattern. Mendez takes a vicious hit as he's coming down. Second and 10 now from the 14. Hopefully Mendez is all right after that big hit. One of the toughest kids you'll meet out there on the field. He's still in the ball game though. Marquez back in shotgun once again with Kamoku to his left. And the give is to Kamoku. Oh, high hurdles! We have a touchdown, but we have 2 flags on the play. I hope that was as good watching it at home as it was here. Unfortunately, we have a personal foul against the Panthers. All that for naught. Ladies and gentlemen, you might want to check YouTube a little later on. That play might end up as a highlight reel footage. Beautiful run by the sophomore. Pretty sure I could have fit a Volkswagen underneath him on that jump. Marquez back to pass. Dumps it off to Kamoku.
Kamoku on the screen there.
Kamoku gets some of the yardage back.
Takes it to about the Raider 10. It's going to be 3rd and 7.
Third and 7. Marquez back in shotgun again. Give is to Kamoku. And this time instead of jumping over him, he's going to run right through you.
Kamoku with the touchdown run for the Panthers.
Touchdown, Pacheco.
Making the score now. Raiders 55, Panthers 13. 5:24 to go in the fourth quarter.
And the swinging gate formation. And they're going to go for 2. And if Perez can get around the corner, he's got it. And we have a 55-15 ball game.
Panthers 2-point conversion is good. With 4:51 to go in the fourth, the score is Raiders 55, Panthers 15.
And while this scoreboard won't show it, ladies and gentlemen, this Panther group has not given up, and I think they've found some new energy under Daniel Marquez spearheading the offense in the second half. Fitting music as Kalama Kamoku has just scored that last touchdown. He's a pretty fun young thing to watch run. .451 left. Christian Alcala setting up for the kicking duties. See, he's got the wind at his back, Danny. Let's see if he can kick one into the end zone. Siobhan Davis almost starting a little too early there. Here we go. Alcala boots it on the ground. And I don't think that went the 10 yards needed to be an onside kick. So Central Catholic will start with the ball at the 48-yard line. Clock finds itself still running. We are under 4.5 minutes left in the contest.
The attempted onside kick does not go 10 yards. It's going to be Raider football at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
And looks like Central Catholic has a new tailback back there in the backfield, but Give is to the fullback. 24, Bland. Maybe gets one. Well, this group will have to refocus and see how they bounce back from a tough loss. Last time they lost, they went on to win 2 in a row, which would be good enough to get them into the playoffs. So Hunter Mendez comes up from behind, but not after Central Catholic gains a first down. So as we said, Central Catholic will finish the season playing some of the lower teams left in the league standings, while Pacheco will finish facing Central Valley, Patterson, and Los Banos. 3 teams all thinking they have playoff hopes still alive. Bland now takes the ball over the left side. Picks up about 13.
Bland on the carry, brought down by number 23, Gonzalez, not after he gains a Raider. First down.
First and 10 from the 19. Pacheco defense getting challenged by the Central Catholic offense all the way till the end. And Hardy breaks through to stop that play at the line of scrimmage. Leon Palau checking into the ball game for the Panthers. Place an ATL. Toss it to the right. Fumble on the play. Central Catholic recovers it, but we do have a flag on the play.
Ball comes out on the play. There is also a flag.
Disregard the flag.
And they're going to pick the flag up. The ball was recovered by the Raiders. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
So 3rd and looks like about 11. It's right in front of us. And we will see if Central Catholic does the right thing here and lets that clock run out. So folks, as it looks like this game should just be about over, I'd like to remind you once again, next week, tune in as we come to you live from Veterans Stadium, Think Pink game. And botched handoff. Picks up about 2. And that's your ball game, folks. Final score 55-15. Tune in next week as Pacheco High takes on Central Valley Eagles in a key WAC matchup. Thanks for tuning in and have a wonderful weekend.